My name is Stephen Mulwa. I started this journey as a music producer. I was working in a certain studio, then I became a video director, and I also transformed again from video directing. I started doing film and events. And when I started doing film and events, that's when I realized there is a challenge in film equipment, because most of the equipments are very expensive to afford. The first equipment I really needed was a shoulder rig. When I went to the shop, I was shocked to find out that it costed around 45,000 Kenya shillings, and that was a lot of money I could not afford by then. So I went to the scrapyard. I bought some aluminium bars. I came, I joined them. I made my own shoulder rig, and it was helping me. My second equipment to make was a small jib crane. So again, I went to the scrapyard. I bought 2 aluminium bars, long ones. I came, I joined them. I used the tools that I had by then. They were not that nice looking, but to my surprise, it worked. When I was testing that jib, I was testing it outside, just outside my studio, my workplace. Somebody passed and saw it. I had not used it, but somebody came and saw me when I was testing it. And I sold it to him. And that money I got, I went and bought another materials. So I made two jib cranes. And I also sold them. So now the journey started. I make sure when I'm making any product or any equipment, I make sure that it can last long. I also make sure it's safe to use. And I also make sure it's easy and very simple to operate, so that anybody can operate it. It's not complicated. And the final thing, it has to look good. If I sell a light to you, an LED light to you, I simply tell you when it burns, when it's spoiled, just bring it back, I'll give you another one. Most of the film equipment that we have, they can last for a lifetime. Like a slider, not unless you break it with a grinder, or not unless you throw it away, you will still have it for the rest of your production time. I believe this is something I've inherited from my ancestors, because my grandfather used to make sculptures, wood sculptures. He was just creative. He would not call anybody to build his house. He would not call anybody to build him anything. He would just do it. And when I was growing up, I realized that most of the things I see, I realized that I can make them. Right now there is a robot I'm doing, and that robot needs an Arduino. That Arduino, you cannot go to the shop and buy it. You have to import it from China, or you have to go and look for a similar toy or something that does the similar thing and remove the board. And sometimes it's challenging. Some of my projects have taken years because of a very simple electronic device that I cannot source here in Kenya. Most of the music directors and even filmmakers here in Kenya are using my equipment. I've also sold some in South Sudan. I've also sold some in Uganda and in Tanzania. Sometimes I sit back and I see good videos on the TV, and I know it was made using my equipment, so I really appreciate. Currently, nobody has approached me and asked me to train them, although there are 2 guys who are very interested with what I do, and that is my son and my daughter. They can come here into the workshop and we spend the whole day. They just say they like watching me working, and they also try and operate the machines that I make. And they also tell me, when we grow up, we want to be like you. So I believe they will succeed this company. We are basically located along Outer Ring Road. That is Feather Junction, next to Quickmart supermarket. You can also find us on social media. I have a page called Big Kenya in Facebook. My Instagram is Blingtone1. That's my Instagram. And also my number is 0725509169. You can call me anytime. If you want, my email is stevemulwabling@gmail or blingtone@yahoo.com. You can always find us there. Call us and we will get immediately back to you.